Ke a le dumedisa bo mme le bontate. Re boetse re teng hape programming ya rona ya Finite mo ileng hore le a tseba hore re focus haholo hodima women empowerment. Tsatsing lena re na le moeti e mong e leng mme Nthabiseng Mphana ya tlotla a re bolella ka tsela e tshwanang le yena hore na leeto la hae bile le feng hore a qetelle a le mona mo a leng teng because she has taken giant steps as well. Jwale ke kopa hore ke hle ke nke monyetla ona mme Nthabiseng ke kopa mo amohela to our program. Thank you so much. Like I'm saying, the viewers are very excited and they probably want to know how do I Nthabiseng just personally who you are. Everybody is also curious. So,
alright, yes. Nthabiseng Mphana ke ausi wa Lekauta ke hlaile Mafutengwana ke dula Maserongwanana ke kene sekolo Mafuteng up until ke fihla university kgolo ya Lesotho ka Roma ka qala mosebetsi wa ka ya ba ke tseketsa dintho tse ke neng ke ithutetse tsona sekolong ho fihlella
ke different dintho tso
okay Ki entse public administration and sociology at school. Ka sebetsa mostly in consultancies, ki etsa research. Sociology is basically social research. So that's what I was doing most of the time. I ended up doing administration as well until I left employment and started off in the business sector.
Okay. Maybe my interest, Monamoro, you left work and started in this private sector. I'm just curious, what prompted you? I mean, you were employed and
I was doing well.
You were doing well, thank you. I think I recall.
I was doing quite well.
So it would be interesting. What's a honala mutumo they are doing so well, Honajena, but somehow maybe local business. Can you tell us about that transition? What exactly was happening?
All right. I got employed and I was happy, I suppose, but I was never fulfilled. I would go to work I've always been like that. I'm one of those employees who would get to work 6:30, 7:30. By 7:30, my everything that needs to be signed for my department, the chief executive, because I would get to work that early. I wanted to understand what kind of employee. I would be the last person to leave, but I would get home and I would feel like increasingly I was unhappy at work. I felt like and I started asking myself, even guys fulfill this gap. There was this thing fulfilled. I realized one of the things that makes me happy another human being to achieve something. And increasingly I realized that fulfillment, a woman, there's something about me dealing with women that makes me so happy. How can anything that I do to make her happier, to make her more positive? That fulfillment.
I understand.
And I realized every time happy. And then I thought women have issues, see hang a lot of men or men or more achieve so much, but once another this thing in a lack of confidence in yana, only insecurity yana, Gashabalo high. Julie is as if you remember, I used to go to China. Ne ke le mathuto wa China. Ke batho ba America ba tloa fela they take giant steps.
O bile mathuto ntse le sebetsa ka ba after. O ntse sebetsa go o ntse le mona. Mo fulfilla mosebetsi wa hao o qeta ka nako but ya ba hore let me do something else.
Yeah.
Go in essence ha ba bang re robetsa ke re ha o tloa mosebetsing wa kena ka 8 ka 5 wa chase ha e ka ba shebella di soap. When are you busy trying to figure out hore na ke ntho o ka etsa?
Yes. Ke rekisa diphahlo ke di lata China and my clients would be so happy. And the funny thing is ha ke bona motho a apere moswa ka was in the I would have that. But that is not enough. Fast forward to me resigning. I was unhappy and I made a decision, this is not what I want to do with my life. Is there something to deal with women that makes me happy? And image and beauty, it was something I was very passionate about. I resigned and I decided to start business, beauty and image.
Let me get back. Okay, and then you resigned. But the thought of resigning is that particular day, your resignation letter. Because I'm trying to figure out, I just want to figure out how did you prepare yourself to actually resign?
It was a build-up of incidences. For some reason, I would get jobs in organizations. In this particular organization, I would get a parastatal, a transformer from a government department into a parastatal, and I was at the forefront. We had to retrench people. We had to redesign their positions. For us to do that, we develop a program empower bana ba yang high. Counseling, skills business. Training business. The funny thing is, I was sitting there and it felt like this training. Those 3 weeks then training in and empower business, expert, it was a serious program. I'm sitting there and every day I feel like when the first group left, that is when I took my first trip to China. I decided to that was the first group. This programming killed 6 months. By the end of that 6 months, my mind was made up.
Wow. So in essence, you are saying you are not sure, you need that encouragement. This is doable, but mindset because how am I going to survive? But in actual fact, you can survive.
Yes, you can.
Wow. Okay. And then you resigned.
I resigned. I was serving a 3 months notice, and everybody felt during these 3 months I was going to change my mind. Even on my last day, and I was like, I'm done.
100%.
And I managed to leave. I resigned. Business. My business journey has been very interesting. It's one of those journeys that I would not trade for anything. Business as a mentor, as somebody she was already in the beauty industry as well as a business. Business. And I was already very passionate. The massage, the facial, I've always been passionate about the face. Training, image coaching, I give it like a trainer, I give an image coach. The massage, image coaching. Business. until things started to go sour. Because listen, anything in concrete, things will go sour fast. The assumption, I assume or you have my back, you assume or I understand what you're thinking. Assume until things fell apart. Within a space of 1 year, the money was gone. Again, businessing, so personally, very naive. So that is what happened. Within a space of 1 year, the relationship had fell apart. The business the loan the bank came and took his car. Everything fell apart. My life was just a mess.
Wow.
It was just a mess.
What were you naive about? I am clear, should you get into partnership, to observe 1, 2, 3.
All right. When you go into a partnership, o lo kopanela ntho le motho o tshwantse re be wena ka boena wa tseba o ska ba kena into this business le na le relationship ya hore e mong wa tseba wena o tlo guide. That was my mistake.
Okay.
Ke kene businessing ke dumela hore motho ena o tlo guide because she was playing a role as a mentor. And I allowed my ke apaka basically. So don't get into business o sa tsebena wa tla o se sure ka taba tsa hao. It is very important to have documents. This is what we agree upon.
What documents are we referring to?
Ya pele o lokela hore be o na le a clear business plan. O hlakile ka hore na business ya rona e tlo etsang. You have involved your lawyer. Have somebody an legal background because by the time I went to look for legal advice, I was too late.
Okay.
Ono sena letho le documented ne re exchange ditšhelete tse kgolo fela re di changeana ka matsogo tse ding di tla kena bankeng but ntwe mana go tla go entse reference we entse ile cash transfer.
Okay.
Can you imagine o ngotse check kana go nna re sebedisa di check o ngotse check ya 70,000 ha ya ngwala le bitso e ngotse cash.
Wow, I can imagine. So in essence you got this interesting experience ela thusa hore you prepare to move forward.
Yes.
For you didn't say this has been a disaster.
No.
It was, how did you feel? It's about for you to transition from there, moving forward.
All right. It was an interesting journey. And by the way, I want the people who are listening to know while that experience was painful, it built me. I don't regret it.
You are today.
It turned me into the person that I am. And the life lessons, believe me, I would not trade them for anything. So, no,
I think it's very important because some people, we tend to be very unhappy about our past. Ebe o qeta loss and give wisdom out of it. So everything is like it was intended, but the issue is how you change your mindset.
Yes.
Okay, so
all right. So that's my car. Actually, it's not your car. House was a fulfill. I got depressed. I wasted a lot of my time some of the monies, especially the change personal a lot of hustle. I made it a decision now to decide mindset was shift. And I decided how do I get out of here? Ki qala ho etsa mosebetsi wa di massage, ki qala ho massage batho, ki qala ho rekisa hape. ha o fumane botsitso ka hara business ya motho e mong ne ke sebetsa le batho bana re sebetsa hantle bana be ke fihlang ke kena ka tlasa bona ne ke tshaba ho ikhirela space.
Why?
Ne ke tshaba responsibility ke tlo nka tjhelete kae ke tlo patala rent ka. The funny thing is ntse ke patala but ke patala ka tlasa bona ne ke na le ntho e ntseng e batla ho ipata ke sa batle hore ke ibe nna nka responsibility ho fihlella qetellong ya letsatsi mona ntse ke kopana na teng ne ke tloha ke tibetswe mehleng ne ke tloha ke tibetswe because for some reason I would get declined tse ngata and ntho mona hore jwale le declined tse neng e tla ba tsa bona jwale se qetella ba se ba batla hore ba tle ho nna ya ba create environment e sawa. So the last time I get tibelwa I got depressed for a while but I decided hore no I am.
Take us through that depression state. What exactly was happening?
Okay.
But what makes, I just want to refer to this case more usually. Your partner, can you take us through that? I position around decline because I'm sure a lot of people are like, I need customers. What kind of service do you need to offer so that people can keep coming back to you?
All right. Yeah, Bill, for me, you need to evaluate the systems, be very professional in how you do things. However, the client diabuka, client yabuka. However, the client had the fihla or the offer drinkinyana or have a fihla no drink. Client that is what you do. Basically, those are the things taken in Kidieza. My clients didn't how you book, how fihla out of man a welcome drink. Get it's the morning no plan for a service. I will call you go hopote. I was very strict on time or client if you kana go eating I can about overbooking. I would call you go just bounce this is what is happening to about disappointment. How can we do this? Communication is very important. Client needs to know how they offer value for their money. Also, you need to know when a client is a haukiboma. That is the other thing, your target market. So, can to say, can an experience in an ekilenga feta here? Ilea, young hore, young mold, horeki, Nagweki Hutlanjo, like Seki, Yamaki, Jose, I know what I want, and I'm going to get this thing. This is my client, this is not my client. I was very clear. Target market, about to begin one of the things I noticed for in this as well. Client I would tell you, oh, this one is mine. Yes, I would know this one is not mine.
Wow. Okay, Nthabiseng. Now you are here. Now we took a beautiful tour. What happened? What drove the setup to be like this, and what is happening?
All right.
Yes.
It was the beauty spa business. Yeah, but I came across a wonderful product. Yeah, Havila.
Okay.
Kabeki yetsa incorporate into my beauty spa. Ki sebedisa with the facial treatments ka yona. Yeah, but the same business ikala network marketing. Yeah, but really kikalela ho recruiter. Kikalela ho rekisa di products tsa bona. Ke ikopanya le business. I'm all about beauty. I'm all about image ya bomme. I'm all about confidence. Ke rekisa confidence.
And you are confident. Yeah.
Ke rekisa confidence. Ke rekisa beauty.
Hey.
So kabeki incorporate this product. Hase ki incorporate. Yampa an opportunity. Ki tse ke rata ho thetsa maphelo a bomme. Yampa monyetla hore ke kopana le bomme ba batlang ho rekisa botle le bona ba batlang ho rekisa confidence. Ya ba joina ya ba re etsa tšhelete mmoho ya ba ke se ke na le bomme ba 120 ba rekisang di products.
Wow.
Se ke na le bomme ba 120 ba golang every month, and it's just a wonderful experience. So ke kopantse a beauty spa, ke kopantse le a network marketing platform e bitswang Havila. Re rekisa di products tsa Havila, re joinisa batho.
Wow.
It's amazing.
Okay.
Amazing.
So what lessons can you give ho mosadi wa batho a dutseng hae a reng ke na le toro le nna kapa bile se le a dutseng hae fela le a mosebetsing hobane butle ka di angle di ngata le a mosebetsing a reng ke na le toro le nna ke batla hore ke be le kgwebo ya ka ke qala ho kae ke etsa jwang
ya pele ke a hore you have to see it elo ho tlo tseba ho ifihlela taba eo ya rona le toro is very important. You have to have that vision, and how na le that vision ke mane jwale mo qalang onka baby steps to get to it. You don't wait ho go be le tšhelete ngata. One of the things o tla fumana hore ra di etsa ke ya hore ona le toro ya a beauty spa. Ha o utlwisise hore o ka qala o ntso etsetsa batho manala mahabona kapa ka lunch ha o le mosebetsing ebe some of basebetsi mo ba tseba hore nka tloetsa manala ka nka etsa motho ena ka nketsa manala ka hore ena na entseng ke dutse kapo wa qala wa rekisa diphahlo. You have to understand, or you have to start where you are with what you have.
But what makes, I just want to refer to this case more than your partner can you take us through that because I'm sure a lot of people are like, I need customers. What kind of service do you need to offer so that people can keep coming back to you?
Yeah, Bill, for me, you need to operate the systems be very professional in how you do things. However, the client dia buka, client ngwe ya buka. However, the client ha di fihla o di offer drinkinyana hore ha ba fihla ba no drink, client ngwe that is what you do. Basically those are the things they can engage. My clients di tseba hore you book how fihla o tla fumana a welcome drink. Get the morning, oh no, tlang for a service, I will call you, go hopote. I was very strict on time, or client if it's like kana go itseng about overbooking, I will call you, go just this is what is happening, you go disappointment, how can we do this? Communication is very important. Client needs to know how to value for their money. Also, you need to know when a client is a how to that is the other thing, your target market. There's the facial treatment. There's makeup. Okay. Facial treatment treatment e go fa yona go dukisa letlalo la hao. Re bo mme le bo ntate le bana ba rona ba banyenyana ba ma-teenager ga rena le mathata a mangata a letlalo. So re sebetsana le go dukisa letlalo la hao go godisa confidence ya hao. That is where the facial treatment e kena teng. Le ntwe re bitsang di aftercare products tsena tse bitseng nna ke sebedisa tsa hae. Go etsa facial treatment o wa tla for an hour to 1.5 hours go fa treatment e be go fa dintho tse o di sebedisa ha o le ha yore o lokisa letlalo la hao. Ga fana ka di massage re tlo sidila re lokise kapo re etse mmele wa hao o be hantle o kgona go etsa mosebetsi. Massage ana le benefits tse ngata haholo. Leading at as another recommend go for a massage. So or recommend massage or massage at least once every month. Okay. You need a massage. And what we call deep tissue massage, where we manipulate your muscles already handle. What we call hot stone massage, which is okay. Aromatherapy, we basically use essential oils to bring healing. Manala, leona ya detox, it focus on pain. Register the product in a nutshell. That is what we offer.
From an empowered woman. Where she started, where she is right now, and also now that's like thing. However, work twice as hard. hobane o tseba hore ha se hakakang hore o sebeletsa mohiri wa hao empa o sebeletsa wena hobane ho sasa e tla when you are at your own place ntho engwe le ngwe o tla bo so e etsa e flowa fela because you learned this. Haeba o tlwaetse hore ka 8 wa tseba hore o kena mosebetsing ka 5 o jara mokotla hore na ho qetuwe ho etsahala jwang, be cautious because that reflects on who you are going to be tomorrow. On the same token, e ka nna batjhe wena ha o ya ratlang hore a be le kgwebo ya hao hona mo hiruweng sebetsa ka thata so we make Lesotho a better place. Thank you so much until we meet again.
Audio Jungle.